story of my life remains written on these pages. My fate has always been my own. Every deed, every choice, and every person I met made me what I am. Could I have really taken a different path? Found a different calling? Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
Changed history, let's be honest. Hello everyone, this is YouTube video, and today I downloaded a random game off Steam because of someone's suggestion, and you know, this is what we're dealing with. Okay, I'm just gonna check all my audio is working and we'll start the game. Okay, let's, you know, English. New game. Other characters will dress you exactly like this. And we'll enable that, because, you know, before you lies the story of a single man who will take on the role of Sir Brante and determine his goal and fate in life from his birth to his true death. Our hero is unfortunate enough to be born in a cruel and ruthless world, one that is different from ours in many ways that may not be immediately apparent. This means that you must be ready to learn the ways of this world one step at a time. Every decision will affect our hero's personality and family, his friends and foes, and even the outcomes of important events. The decision you make will ultimately influence the state of affairs throughout the nation. When given a choice, choose what feels right for the world and for yourself. How will you live this life entrusted into your care? Will Sir Brante turn the tide of history, or will he be ground into dust by the millstone of fate? This is for you to decide. Chapter 1. Your fingers stained with ink, your breathing grows ragged, your hands are shaking, yet the words begin appearing on the page before you one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you, and how do you reach this end? You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Archnean Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. Could you have taken a different path, chosen a different calling, found a different place in the world? You have the power to alter the very course of history. Now, on the verge of death, you struggled with doubt, seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all. Your life, of all the past in life, why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate, or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? What determines a man's destiny? Destiny does not exist. Your destiny was forged. Path was charted for you. Probably that one, you know. Whoa. You can hear death's footsteps drawing near. You square your shoulders and take a deep, full breath. You have found your final answer. What is destiny other than a long chain of your own actions and decisions? No matter what happened in your life, you always had a choice. You lived the life you deserved. Only you can answer for it. Jeez. You need to, you know, put that down. But are you right about all this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you'll have to return to the very beginning, remembering every step you took along the way. On these pages, the story of a man named Jason Brante will live once more. 0 years. Oh. Spicy fire building. Chapter 1. Childhood. By the way, I only downloaded the free version, so I have 2 chapters. So if this seems to interest you, I may end up doing more. Just click. Okay. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first and steady steps. You are but a small child learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling and so unforgiving. A long, trying life stretches before you, so many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come, yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for a place within it to call your own, choosing your future destiny. Who will you grow up to be? I wonder. Important life events that may happen to you in this chapter. I want to make a decision. At first there was nothing, no time, no sensation, but then a will breathed life into nothingness. History began its march. It was your turn. First memory, you were lying on your back, blinded by bright white light. You are not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. You are a part of them and they are a part of you. Blah blah blah. They protect you. Hurts to breathe. You let out the pain in the form of a desperate scream. The first figure is soft and empathetic. The second figure is strong and powerful. Yet there is also a third figure. Look at him. It's like a shadow barely seen behind them, yet already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. This very will to live that is now growing even stronger within you. You struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand into the world. Smell at the figure standing behind them. Place a tiny hand on the second figure. Grasp the first of the figures by the finger. So, Dad, Mum, Shadow, boom, Shadow. You know, me and Shadow are going to grow up to be the best of friends. Your first smile appears in your face, awkward yet genuine. Mother and father exchange looks and start talking. You know no words yet, so all you hear is a sequence of booming sounds. For the all you hear is a sequence of booming sounds. For the stranger behind them has no need for words. The stranger's look is all it takes for you to feel the will to live and act now that now burns within you. We'll act like I can read. The shadow brings a finger to its lift. There, baby, don't cry. This is our secret now. And then the shadow melts. We got more willpower. We're energetic. We could get to full of life, though. That's always a possibility. How will you live it? Depend. 1 year. Let's go. As the days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart. Recognize father by his heavy breathing and strong cold hands. He visits you rarely. He probably has like hard footsteps as well, you know. Going up the stairs, I know who it is. Hello there, little Jason Brante. Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. Lydia. So Lydia and Robert. We probably don't need to know that. There are 2 more children in the family, Stefan and Gloria. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing and gently holds your hands as you learn to take your first steps. Stefan likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you into the air. Not sure how I feel. Look, this is your brother and sister. Yeah, you're my little brother. We're gonna play together, but I've been charged because you're a commoner. Be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby Jason, let's go play in the yard. It's hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one and your sister's with another, as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. It's so bright it hurts to look at. That's what the sky is. Why are you staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know. Hey, I want to play hide and seek. You're just a little baby. How's he gonna play? Then you hide him and I'll try to find both of you. You have no idea what they're talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange but so exciting. Stefan and Gloria glance at each other. Then your brother walks through a big tree, closes his eyes and starts shouting something. Those are numbers, my friend. Learn them. Your sister takes you beside some... He left us! You can no longer hear Stefan's voice. Gloria is nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. The bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you? I'm gonna sit there and wait, because they're playing hide and seek, and that's the rule of the game. Okay? The bush is covered with leaves. You brush them with your fingers. The twigs and branches and You grab it from them. They're so funny. One of the bugs crawls on your fingers and bites it. Just enough to sting a little, just a little. You hear brisk steps, then the leaves and twigs rustling and parting. Your mother leans over you. You greet her with a happy face and show her the finger with the bug on it. So that's where they took you. Mother picks you up, puts you to her chest and pats you on the head. Your brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. Gloria is in tears. Stefan keeps staring at his feet. You hug Mother tightly. She is here now. It represents how attentive you are to other people. Affects your frame of mind and the skills you have when you grow up. We have won. Let's go. Apparently we weren't meant to play hide and seek, but you know. I'm good, so I played hide and seek. Another memory. You are still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day, Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria. My son, today is the great descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. You must spend this day in reverence to God. You're too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says for now. Gloria takes you to the playroom. There are no toys there, no chairs, even the carpet is being taken away. There is nothing there but a bare wooden floor. This is a bit sus. Today we're not allowed to go to any other rooms, and we'll be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. On the day of the great descent, everyone must be where they belong. But I'm a boy, so why am I here? It is quiet, unusually so. Muffled voices from behind the door are all you can hear. You're sitting on the clothed floor, confused with no idea what to do. Then you hear your sister's voice. A lonely sound in the empty room. It's a little song that Mother taught her. You hold your breath as you listen to it. And the twins came down to earth. They brought lots for every birth. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. The twins made them for you and me. Neighbors rule and bravely fly. They pricked us with their might. Priests work hard to understand. Guide us by the twins' commands. Coming people, working taught, always patient, never spoiled. Da da da. Live your lot where you're born. To the day when you pass on. Now your lot another prayer for the twins see everywhere. Ahem, you are transfixed by the tune. Gloria notices your gaze and a smile creeps across her face. You like the rhyme, don't you, Jason? Do you know what it's all about? Look, there are 3 lots. They were brought to us by the twins when they descended to us from the shining pillar. Remember that pillar on the light of the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar any time from anywhere in the world. The sun's now a pillar. If you follow your live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar. And if you don't, you'll get eternal torment at the foot. You and I are lowborn. What is it coming to? There's a lot for you and me to suffer and be patient and work hard. Understand? The priests and the nobles have other laws. The nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, well, I'm not really sure what they do. But I guess they talk to the twins and they teach everybody. Gloria stares at you intently. Did you get it, silly? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerge 2 figures you have known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them embraces your sister's shoulder, the other stands guard behind her back. You watch this happening before your very eyes, unable to turn away. Gloria is swaying to the song, unaware of what is happening. She sings the final verses once more. Know your lot and know the prayer. You feel compelled by this divine sight to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing within you from the light. What will all those words be? Sing the last line wrong. You shout words of your own since the last line of the song. I think we're going to finish it properly, you know? I'm not trying to be a troublemaker here. Know your lot and know the prayer. For the twins to see everywhere. Sing the last line together with Gloria. She looks up at you in surprise and gives you a nod. The shining pair standing behind her back turn to look at you. You can feel their gaze piercing you from top to bottom. When the moment passes, they melt into the dim light coming from the window. Gloria turns her head to look at where you were staring. Did you see something, Jason? You shake your head. Not anymore. Now we're curious. That seemed like a good choice to make. I think it was a very good choice. We're now 3 years old. How slow is this? I think we're going to get to 5 and I'll leave it there. You are starting to understand more and more of what the adults say. Your family is an unusual one. Your father is a nobleman, but not by birth. His is a title earned through great service. But your mother is a low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you were born a commoner. Your father says you may yet come unto nobility. You learn to read at an early age. Together with mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems about the divine twins, the twin gods, who reside upon the shining pillar. Mother called these poems prayers. Okay. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night. The light is too blinding to gaze upon. The sun didn't exist in 1121. The greatest joy of all is when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. Now you can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. Even though you keep falling, you'll never stop being curious about the world. That was one of our traits. We're curious now. Your older brother Stefan now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Playing with commoners is beneath a nobleman to be, he says. So Gloria calls him names, and Stefan pulls out pigtails. One fine evening, Father gives you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stefan gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way already. Soon you will be an older brother too, and it doesn't really matter who the youngest will be, boy or girl, you will love them the most. When Father comes back from his trip, he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find the stories of war and generals and rebellions enchanting, and Father approves your fascination. How is that enchanting? Study hard and maybe one day you'll become a noble of the mantle and earn your sword, but first you need to grow up. Growing up, the concept is as terrifying as it is alluring. Wait, what did they do? He's hitting someone. You kept staring at the carpet under your feet. You're both ashamed and proud, and it feels odd. A scratch on your head stings a little. Stefan is standing next to you, sniffling from pain. Your brother was training the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him, but he ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. The stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and hit him with it. You see Mother's shoes walking to and from the carpet. You do not want to look up. You see Mother's shoes walking to and from the carpet. You do not want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She is not as gentle to you these days. Why did you hurt Stefan, Jason? You stammer out an exclamation. He hit you first. You just hit him back. How dare he pester me like that? Wait, no, this is Stefan. How dare he pester me like that? When I grow up, I'm going to hit you with a real sword. Stefan's voice is the best. Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Her voice is stern and you can still feel her concern for you. Even if Stefan hits you, you cannot hit him back. You're my son and I was born a commoner. I likes to suffer. But your brother was born from a noble father and a noble mother. His sacrament is coming soon and then he'll rule over the likes of us. If you hurt a noble, you must be punished. That is your lot. And the sooner you learn it, the better off our entire family will be. Now Stefan looks at you in triumph. You look up at Mother in fear, not sure what to do now. What's this? Willpower goes to 5! That's not good. Continue, sister. You will not be guilty and will not be punished. Demand an explanation. You start asking questions. Why were you born a commoner if your father's a noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lot? And can't you choose a lot for yourself if you don't like the one you have? Mother is stunned by all the questions you are peppering her with. See? Don't you dare ask me about that, Jason. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest. You are flogged in front of your Aye, that's not flogging, that's just slicing him with a sword. The pain burns in your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. It feels like the punishment will never end. It hurts to walk when you are finally let go. It's not the mom anymore. You slowly climb the stairs and walk to your room. See a book on your bed. The Teachings of Sassius. Volume 2. Where's Volume 1? Your tears have dried now. You begin to read, slowly making your way through the difficult words. Every death of the body brings the soul ever closer to the twin's judgment. And when the body dieth a true death, the soul soareth to the shining pillar. The twin gods do judge every soul, and their judgment is stern and unforgiving. He who followeth his lot in life from birth shall melt in bliss atop the peak of the shining pillar. The words confuse and elude you and sling fear and awe. You will read this mysterious book again and again as you grow up. Aha, we got a curious perception point. We're now max curiosity. Next will become like insightful or something. Or is that the last one? I can't remember. When do we turn 4? Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day she grows heavier and her features get rounder. It gets difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. One day she takes your hands and puts them on the big belly, and you feel a movement deep inside her. You'll have another brother or sister soon. Laurie takes you on walks to the yard now. You explore the yard together under the evening light of the pillar, and she sings you songs and tells you amazing stories. Hey Jason, do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you, but don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. If Mummy hears about it, I'll get flogged. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stefan? Our judge is my second father,
In the past I had another. Mother says the twins are gay, says we should not fight our fate. Brother loves to jump around, please don't fall down on the ground. See, I wrote a little rhyme, please don't tell them it is mine.
But today your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show you the red frogs that live there, but then she vanished. Servants to join you in your search. Even Mother leaves the chambers when she hears a commotion. Finally, you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She's holding a quill and sheets of paper covered in poetry. Mother becomes angry the moment she sees it. She looks through the poetry and her face grows dark with rage. Gloria is standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run. But there seems to be no escape.
What is this nonsense, Gloria? We talked about this. You were told to take care of your little brother. You're absolutely not allowed to instate yourself for this writing.
Because she's really mad, her voice has got to be really high.
I can decide that for myself, Ma.
Okay.
No, you cannot. It's already been decided by the gods. And he's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny. And I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. You're becoming a future wife. It's time you learned how to properly care for children. As your disgraceful former father kept me in this house, you could have been born a noble death. But that is not our fate. And you are absolutely forbidden from every spoiling paper and wasting egg again.
Oh. Determination is 2. Wait. Not that. Personality. Jason Brante, 3 years, estate Lowbourne. We're not dead yet. Determination. Where do we get determination from? Oh, you need at least 2, but we have 0. Oh no. Oh, that means I could have done something with that choice. Oh. Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both into the house. The scribbled sheets fly into the fireplace. Joy! Gloria sobs violently. You are bystander to the scene, unsure of how to act. When nobody can hear you, you offer to write poems for Gloria. We can do that. We could also do this. Comfort your sister. Do that. That'll work. It's building relationships for later in the game. It will work. Trust me. Mother leaves. The last of your sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You walk up to your crying sister and take her by the hand. And this is her fault, you say. What mother did is wrong and far too harsh. Gloria snuffles before speaking.
But I did leave you all alone. You're not mad at me, really?
You nod in reassurance. Gloria embraces you.
Jason, you're the best little brother in the world.
The two of you make a little deal. She promises to tell you when she wants to be alone, and you promise to protect her and her secrets. Always. The list I can't follow. But anyways, your sister's a dreamer. She often has her head in the clouds and can act recklessly at times. Gloria remembers what you've done for her. See, important. Ah ha ha ha. Willpower -5. Why'd you gotta minus my willpower? Honestly. We're now 4 years old. Mother is in her armchair knitting woolen jackets, pants and socks for the little one. The baby will need to be kept warm, she says. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with an important job. He's a judge after all. One day you decide to ask Mother about Stefan and Gloria. How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other? Well, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stefan, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria's the daughter of another father. Come now, don't knit your brow like that. You'll understand when you're older. I didn't do her voice, but we moved. How is it even possible? You're all family, aren't you? Can we bring Stefan back so I can do his road man type voice, you know? Several days later, Mother calls Stefan and Gloria to the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave, but then she relents. You're told to sit still, be quiet, and remember every word you hear.
When you enter the temple, bow to the twins. First to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stephen, you're a noble man to be, so walk along the side paved with marble where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side. When you're there, you must get down on your knees, each on your own side. Stefan, kiss the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with the lash. Don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings.
It is the blessing of your lot. Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You were told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? On the next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them when they finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked with blood. She's hunched a bit, sobbing quietly. Stephanie's putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. Nothing else looks different about them. It's like everything the same, and yet nothing is the same anymore. Ha ha ha. Each of them has accepted the lot. What? We could do something in that situation? What? Disagreements. This can't be good. We're at 6. We need to be at peace. Or harmony. How? I didn't even get to make a choice. What? How old are we? I can't remember if you turned 4 or not. Your siblings Stefan and Gloria took their first sacrament at the temple. And now, there's another one.
Another one.
You eye the little bundle in your father's arms with curiosity. Behind the many layers of swaddling clothes is your newborn baby brother. Their mother is glowing and smiling with joy. Stefan and Gloria also here, all excited. You promise yourself you're going to be the best brother in the world. You'll never hit. Oh no, the two of you will play together, and tease Stefan together, and help mother together, and go on so many adventures together. I feel so strange to be an older brother. Just the other day, you were the youngest in the family, but everything's different now. Your parents name your little brother Nathan, and mother spends day and night by his side, and Nathan cries all the time, day and night. Mother barely gets any sleep. She's so worn out, she's starting to forget things. Like for today, for instance, she forgot knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. You better bring it back to her as soon as possible. Knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. You run to mother's bedroom. You must have smelled so much. You walk in without saying hello and give her the knitting. But instead of gratitude, you get an ice, cold, exhausted stare. Nathan is also there, screaming all the time. Why are you always screaming? Go away, Jason, you're... Wait, it's got to be really high. Go away, Jason, you're bothering me. Because she's mad. She spits these words out through her teeth. Look at the boy newborn. She can't even get a minute of respite. Enough already. When are you going to stop? When are you going to stop? I just want some peace and quiet. Mother leaps across the room and starts shaking Nathan with malice in his eyes. His cries grow even louder. She looks so tired from his never-ending screaming. Seems to be within an inch of smashing him against the wall. Somebody has to do something. You're scared of your mother right now, but you fear for my Nathan's life much more. Redirect her anger to yourself. Oh, but then it's going to take away 5 willpower. We can't just... Do we steal him? I mean, you know, we could steal him, you know. So, yeah, I started re-recording again. And, my mic was muted. I hate flip to mute. So, my mic was flipped, so it was on mute. But basically, yeah, we steal Nathan back. The father's like, oh no, that's not your job, that's my job. They go take the baby back, and then I end it there, because we turn 5 years old. And what else I say in this, if you guys really enjoyed this, leave a comment, tell me down in the comments below, because I want to know if you guys want to know, I want to know if you guys want to see more of this, because it's actually pretty enjoyable. This game's pretty good. So, if you liked it, tell me in the comments below so that I know you want me to see more. I know you want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.